Good morning, Queen. Hello, Lainey. How are you today, my dear? Thank you for getting your daily Diva Cup. Last time I was live, which was on Tuesday, my OBS was giving me trouble with TikTok Studio. So I got up bright and early this morning and thought that I fixed it. Everything was working nice and good before I clicked the go live button, before I clicked the start streaming button. And now it's not working again. So I'm like giving it a second and we're gonna try it again. I feel like you just happen to always be here when I'm having tech issues. I don't want you to think that you're like my little tech rat. Okay. Hi Nick, thanks for getting your daily Diva Cup. I should probably put on my headphones. We're gonna do some junk journaling this morning. I'm having a very low energy week. So it's gonna be like low energy vibes today. A good quiet yap. Hi, Ashley. Hi. Oh, so you think of me. I do think of you. I do think of you. Hi, guys. I didn't even hear Nick's, I don't have my headphones on. So basically, it's just not, I don't know if it's TikTok Live Studio or if it's OBS. I think it's OBS's side that's fucking it up. But like when I'm not live and when I just have the two things open, I can click my virtual camera and it goes to TikTok Studio like normal, like it normally would to like stream on TikTok and Twitch. But for whatever reason now, I start streaming and then I go to hit my virtual camera and it freezes up, doesn't put it on TikTok, and then OBS crashes. So that's my life right now. Ashley, thanks for getting your Diva Cup. How was like your first stream back yesterday? Is it overloading your GPU? I don't know. Probably. I don't know. I did have to go and I deleted so much stuff off of my computer the other day to download a new game, so it might be doing that. I kind of thought that maybe if I like gave it 3 minutes before, because usually I just hit start streaming, I give it like 5 seconds, and then I hit the virtual camera on. So I'm thinking like maybe but I'm scared it might crash OBS again. But usually OBS gives me like, usually Twitch gives me like 2 seconds to open OBS back up and like save the stream. I will say I use a vertical plugin for OBS rather than TikTok Live Studio because it makes my computer crash too. Okay, well I use the vertical plugin. I use the Atom vertical plugin and TikTok Live Studio. Can I do it without having TikTok Live Studio? Because I use the vertical plugin too to like. It was pretty good. It was really nice to be back, which makes me feel so silly for being so nervous about coming back. Oh, I'm glad that you had such a good time. I was really sad that I couldn't come in and say hi. I had it literally like on my schedule to come in to say hi yesterday, and then all of my plans got thrown in the air, and I had to leave the house like literally as you were starting stream. And I was like, Ashley probably wouldn't appreciate it if I had her stream up in my car while I was driving and killed a family of four. She probably wouldn't condone that. How is car? Car is okay. I drove around Nick's car yesterday. Nick has my car right now. He's gonna put some oil in it. Oh, you need a stream key. That makes it really annoying. They make it really annoying for TikTok to get a stream key. Okay, I see. I feel like I have a stream key. Or I feel like they gave me one and then maybe they took it away. Like they were testing me with one. Ah, so dumb. Let me see here. How would I see about? I don't know. Basically, I'm just gonna give up again. Tuesday, I gave up. I was just over it. I'm gonna try it again right now that it's been like a hot second. You know what though? I bet you're right because you know on OBS there's like two buttons to do the virtual camera. One of the buttons just freezes, and the other button pops up a thing that says like your like check your encoders or some shit. Whatever that means. Ashley, I'm so glad you had a good stream back. I'm so excited for you to be back at it. But I definitely know how you feel. I was feeling nervous too when I'm still a little, every time I pull up everything to get ready for stream, I look at like the background of my office and that's what like makes me the most, which I know you guys don't give two fucks, but it bothers me that my office isn't like cutesy in the back yet. I don't have like a cutesy background. Um, okay, well, let me just also, you guys, I made why is this not locked? I made Martini's outfit change cheaper to entice more people to use it. I'd only made it so expensive at first because I thought we were gonna do it multiple times per stream. But now that it's just once per stream, she's nice and cheap. So you guys can still have your channel points, okay? Alright. Um just make me president. I'm gonna make everyone's gas prices lower. Alright, I don't know if I want to try it one more time. I'm gonna try it one more time, guys. We might lose the picture for a moment. Bear with me. But Martini's looking cute as hell. I know she's looking cutesy, but maybe she could use some pizzazz. Okay, hold tight, hold tight. Let's try it. Nope. OBS has crashed. I remember this happened one time and Ashley was in chat. And this happened like halfway through like I was playing a game and I just didn't click anything and the live stayed up the entire like another like 2 hours. But I'm gonna click no on this and then open it up again. The picture's gonna lose, but just stay here. Stay here. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. And look at that. Just like that, we're fucking back. Alright, so basically TikTok Live Studio can actually just get fucked. Basically, we're just gonna say goodbye to TikTok Studio. Bye, TikTok. It's not happening. Not happening today. Beautiful. We're back. We're back. TikTok is just gonna have to wait another day. I guess I'll just have to figure out an alternative. I even updated my vertical plugin. Ugh, you guys, it's always one thing if it's not another, right? Isn't that how they say that? If it's not one thing, it's another. Alright, well. Breaking my heart. I really liked this song, and I really liked a couple of the other songs. So when I listened to this entire album, I was really disappointed because a lot of the songs on the album are bad. But I'm still a role model stan. Okay, role models from Maine, just so you guys know. So I'm like kind of obligated to be like a stan. That's like supporting local business. Okay. Totally agreed. Like my Mix It Up bot refuses to stay connected to Twitch lately. Yep. Yep, my Mix It Up bot's been fine, I think. Except I don't know if it's doing all the walk-on sounds correctly because I'm not really paying attention. But yeah, yeah. My Stream Elements bot, I need to like go through and like the thing though, it would take me like a full day to go through all the bots that I have and like clean them out. It was like the other day on Tuesday when I kept getting the random writing up on my screen and it was stream stickers, which I honestly haven't used ever. I was like, I can just turn this off and take this out of my OBS. It's probably gunking up my OBS. But, you know, that's just things on the to-do list. Like I said, we're gonna have chill vibe mornings, low energy today, okay? Everyone bear with me. Bear with me. We've got our little junk journal. Cutesy cutesy. Okay, I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do. I had a couple of different ideas. Nick and I went to Boston, so I thought maybe we could junk journal that. We had our subathon, which I saved some junk from. And so I thought maybe we could do a spread about our subathon. But honestly, I kind of want to do a spread. Literally last night, me and Nick went out with our couple of our friends to go apple picking. And we saw their baby. And we picked some apples and we hung out and picked out pumpkins and whatnot. You know, the fall vibes. So I think we're gonna do that while it's fresh in my head. I also feel like it's been a minute since we like printed off pictures. Just throwing scissors around. Since we like printed off pictures for a spread, like a good old fashioned scrapbook spread is what I'm feeling today. So I think we're gonna do that. Well, it's nice and fresh in the brain. So I've got, let's see, little junk haul. I have this from, I bought a postcard the other day, and that came in that, so it's kind of cute. We did a little hard cider tasting, right? Now I kind of wish I had done nicer handwriting on this, but they were closing in 10 minutes, so I was like, I better go quick, I better go quick. I want cran gold, strawberry, caramel apple, maniac gold. My friend Paige had very nice handwriting here. Let me really quickly, you guys. I didn't really have my starting soon ritual because I was trying to fix TikTok. Let me post my live notification. Excuse me. Hang on. Hang on, hang on. Before we get too far here. Gotta add on the purple app to my live notification since my TikTok isn't gonna work. Okay. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We're doing things. We're doing great. Anyway. Ashley, what do you got going on today, Queen? Okay, so we have those guys. Nick got a little bit of chocolate peanut butter fudge. These are all really sticky stickers. So we've got this little sticker guy from the fudge. And then we've got both of these stickers. We got some carbonated sparkling cider. The cranberry is my personal favorite, but the regular apple is Nick's favorite. Cutesy cutesy. I think that's going to make a very cute little background. Therapy in a couple of hours. I'm trying to convince myself to do laundry. Girl, you got this. I did laundry yesterday, but it's actually still sitting on my bed. I did laundry last night. I took it out of the dryer this morning, and now it will not be folded until probably tonight. So, Queen, I feel you. I've just had such a I think it's just hard for me sometimes because I had such a good week last week, and now like I feel bad. And like our subathon was so epic and so great. And so I feel bad being like low energy this week, but like I just had so much shite going on. Like last week I really threw like all of my energy and everything into that. So this week it was like, hey, I have to like pick up the pieces now. Like I ignored all this other stuff for a week. I need to like, you know, be an adult and do things and you know, get my student loans situated, I guess. So, you know, hi, Becky. Thanks for getting your Diva Cup, Queen. It's giving total diva moment. Welcome in. How are you? We're going to start our spread here. Hi. How was your weekend? I guess it's Thursday now. I'm like, it feels like it's still Monday. When Chase is home, we fold together everything together, but he typically does the washing and drying. I feel like I've been slacking lately, though. Girl, don't feel like you're slacking. We're all, you know. I actually just had the same talk with Nick last night, though. I was like, I feel like I'm not being a good enough stay-at-home girlfriend for someone who's like unemployed right now because the kitchen was dirty for like one night when like it's not that big of a deal. He's like, it literally doesn't matter. It was lazy and glorious. Thank you for asking. I'm glad to hear it. I'm so glad to hear it. But don't feel bad because we shouldn't be beating ourselves up, okay? It's literally okay. You know? You've got it. I've got faith in you. And if it has to get pushed off till after therapy, so be it, you know? It's not the end of the world. Life goes on and the world keeps rotating, right? Around the sun. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm a college dropout. Okay. Let's see. So I'm thinking we cut these guys out. They're not that cute, unfortunately. Maybe I'll just cut out the little writings. You're so right. Like, we've honestly got this. It's okay. It's okay. And I'm the same way, too. I actually usually, it's kind of the opposite. I'll do the laundry and drying during the day, and then I'll just throw it all on the bed as soon as it gets out of the dryer so it doesn't like wrinkle. But I'll leave it sitting there on the bed, and like when Nick gets home, he'll fold it. And I always feel kind of bad about it because I'm like, I should just fold it, but and sometimes we fold it together. But you know, it's just life. It's just life. Tonight we're actually gonna go see Nick's sisters for dinner, so I'm excited about that. I'm gonna get some Mexican food, so very excited about that. Um, Let me think here. Okay. I also, hear me out. I got this cutesy little paper book that I haven't used yet. And I feel like it's not really fall vibes, it's kind of springy. But this like green color kind of matches some of this. I don't think I have any like fall vibe. Plus, honestly, okay, hear me out too. The pictures that we took last night at the apple orchard, they're like sunny and like bright. Like it's not that fall vibes. Maybe it's a little. So I gotta figure out which pictures I want to print. Chase likes to do it by the load, so he'll put it out of the dryer and we'll fold that load. And we'll fold that load and put it away as soon as it's out. He's very type A, and I'm not. I used to leave all my clothes on the top of my washer and dryer when I lived alone. Girl, I know exactly what you mean. I'm very, very type B. And Nick is like, if he's one or the other, he's type A, but he's not super type A. He's type A about a lot of things, and he likes to be neat and tidy and organized. But I feel like that's most type A people though. I feel like they have their certain things that they're extra type A about, and certain things that they don't care so much about. But no, I feel you. I used to just keep all of my clothes like shoved on top of my dresser or like on the chair in the corner of my room. Also, look at this cute sticker that we got from Boston. I feel like she could have her own page. Okay. Sorry, trying to think about background colors here. Yes, I think you must be correct. But no, this is literally that's so us though because okay, I feel like these could be cute too. Because it means we're a good match, you know? Two type A people together. Too much, too much. You know, we need to bring a little bit of type B into their lives. Thanks for the drink up, bestie. I got my water and my coffee today. Mm. One battle after another was very good. Not to like, I already flexed this, but Nick and I saw it in VistaVision, which was pretty cool because they were only playing it in VistaVision in LA and in Boston. So we were part of a small group of people who got to see it in VistaVision. Don't ask me what it is. Ask Nick what it is. But it was cool. And the movie was really good. The movie was pretty good. And like Paul Thomas Anderson movies are like hit or miss for me. I like some of them. Some of them I don't like so much. This one was really funny. This one was really good. Really, really good. Okay, sorry, just thinking. I've got my photo printer charging. I think I should pick out photos and print photos before we get too far here. Let me see here. I gotta favorite some. Let's see. We could do like a little flippy photo book situation. Yes, I have definitely benefited from his type A, and he's definitely benefited from my type B. He used to keep every receipt and budget hardcore. Oh, buddy. Now he's a little more loosey goosey in a healthy way. Okay, Ashley, you gotta look up the trailer. I feel like if you saw the trailer for it, you would recognize the trailer. It's like the new Leonardo DiCaprio movie, because I didn't know what it was called either. But it's the new Leonardo DiCaprio movie, and it's really good. I don't know. There's nothing else I can say. It was really funny, really good, really silly. Oh yes, that one. Exactly. Thanks for lurking, King Nick. We'll see you later. Okay. Because I honestly have so many cute pictures from this little trip that we could print off here. Um, but it was a good time. Good time. Nick drove there and back, so king for that. It was like a 3-hour drive. but it was cool. Boston is so cute. I every time I go to Boston, I only go for like a show or something. I never really get to spend that much time there. But like just like even the walk from the car to the venue is always just like this is cute. People in Boston are nice. Well, they're nice when you're visiting for like a night. All right, let's see. Let me go to my favorites really quick. Okay, let's see. They're notoriously fighty. I know. I was like, I'm saying that people in Boston are nice, but like that's like not the common knowledge about Boston. It's like the opposite of what people usually think about Boston. Okay, let's see. Wait, what the heck? Okay, sorry. I'm trying to figure out the photos. Let me grab my little photo printer is right here charging on the ground. So let me just grab that just down here underneath my table. See you guys in a minute. Maybe you can still see me here a little bit. Oh, oh, here it is. All right, back up, back up. Taking the choo-choo train back over. Ugh, I haven't had the chance to go yet. Boston looks really pretty though. It is really pretty, and there's a lot of really cool little spots in and around Boston. We could just barely see her hair, which is so long. You know what? I'm glad that you said that because I feel like it's been getting longer. And I'm trying to grow it out, so that's the tea. I did text my hairdresser friend yesterday, and I was like, I need to get my hair cut because my front pieces are crispy. Ugh, thank you, Queen. My front pieces are always a little bit extra crispy because on the days when like I don't want to do my hair, I don't do it, but I will take the hair straightener to like my front pieces just to like give it a little something. You can tell they're starting to feel it. They could use a little Olaplex or something. Oh, it's giving Sandra Bullock and Practical Magic. I've never seen that one. Why can I only picture Sandra Bullock with like a pixie cut? Is that even right? Does she, or maybe like straight dark hair? I think I can only picture her in that one movie with Melissa McCarthy. I think that's the only movie I've seen of her. And the one with, no, I was gonna say the one with Jason Bateman, but that's Melissa McCarthy and Jason Bateman. I'm just, I'm just not. I'm gobsmacked. Absolutely gobsmacked. Ooh, is it a spooky season movie? Okay, Practical Magic. Duh. Duh, duh, duh. Okay. Context clues, Emily. Let's get it going. I'll add it to the list, Queen. Adding it to my letterboxd as we speak. Ugh. All right. All right, why don't we start the spread, huh? Why don't we get this shit going? Okay, I've got my little photo printer. Let's turn this bitch on. Is she gonna turn on? Hello? Oh, wait. Bruh, if this thing shits a bit on me right now, I'm gonna be triggered. Hang on. Oh, wait. Welcome back. I don't use this thing enough, so every time I open the app again, it's like, welcome back. There's 7 updates, and you need to read through this and click yes on this. I don't need to see the tutorial video. Okay. It's also annoying because the favorites folder is always like way down. Not a very user-friendly app, I will say that. Kodak. And I just feel like they should have people who know how to make an app over there. It's anyone can make an app these days, you know? Like why are we doing this? It's about 2 witchy sisters in a family curse. It's one of my faves. It's mostly lighthearted. Ooh, that one sounds good. I wish my sister was here so we could watch it together. I'm so sad. I sat down for lunch with my mom the other day and I was like, Mom, I get it now. I get it now. When Annalise was gone last year for like the first time, and my mom was like an empty nester for the first time, I was like, I get it. I'm sad that Annalise is gone now that we don't live in the same state anymore. I've never seen Practical Magic. Honestly, most of those, like, what the Hocus Pocus, I've never seen those ones. I haven't seen a lot of those. I just watched it for the first time in one of our movie nights like 2 weeks ago. I literally voted in your movie night last night, Lainey, and then I had my iPad set up on my nightstand to watch with you guys, and I fell asleep like that. Like that last night. I passed out. I was so tired. I know Hocus Pocus or like Sabrina. I've never seen like any of those ones. The Teenage Witch. What the all the witchy movies? I haven't really. I need to have like a serious. Yes, it's October 2nd right now. I should start a crazy spooky witch movie marathon. Okay, Lainey. Also, I want to see your. Oh, hi, Jacob. Thanks for getting your daily Diva Cup King. Lainey, I want to see your clay crafties that you did during your movie night too. Okay, let's see. Where is this picture of me and my friend Paige? Where did it go? There it is. Okay. Let's see if we can print this guy. I'm worried that she... Oh, it's not showing up. Hang on. I don't understand. I keep clicking the on button. Oh, there we go. There we go. Hold tight. We're cooking now. So the witch hat broke, the ghost magnet came off, but the pumpkin lives. I haven't started the little cookie ones though. My sister made me a bunch of clay magnets and all the magnets came off. I don't know what the trick is with those or like if you have to use like the E6000 glue. Welcome in, King. Do you guys see our new Jacob eating pizza emotes that he won from the subathon? Okay, I'm trying to print this. I'm trying. Leanie, I have faith in you. I have faith that next time around it'll be even better. Why is it? Oh, this is making me mad. Hang on. I think I need to like turn off and on my Bluetooth again. This is always a process every time I get this thing out. How come there's no real Olive emo? I don't know. I have a really good picture of her too that I could use of her eating the broccoli. It's because I spent good money on those Etsy corgi emotes, okay? I spent good money on those. I probably should get a real Olive emote going. Brother. No device is found. I don't understand. Why not? Why is the device not found? Hang on. Let me close out of the app and try again. Too far away. It's not Jack beating. It's Jake B eating instead of Jake B cooking. It's not Jake beating. May I ask how much is good money? I think I paid like $5. I think it might have been seven. It could have been $7. And it was like a year ago at this point. Like I could probably get new emotes. We'll slowly. Maybe I'll do like a channel point redeem for a new emote. And we'll slowly just replace them all. But the corgi with the pitchfork is a good one, guys. I'm so confused. Am I just like dumb? Don't answer that. Okay. She's blinking. Now I have to quickly find the picture before it turns off again is the thing, I think. But they don't put the favorites at the top. This is so dumb. So much for low energy morning. My Kodak one-step instant print is going to make me rage quit. First the TikTok live studio, now this. Technology just hates me. It's because I'm not using AI. They know it. They know that I'm not an AI ally. Awful. Do you see this? Just nothing. Just nothing. Like, brother, make sure Bluetooth is turned on in your Steps Prince printer. Obviously, it's on. Hang on. Do you think it's because, okay, if the Wi-Fi sucks in my office, do you think the Bluetooth is worse at connecting in my office? Because it just won't connect. Sorry, guys, I'm just really trying to get this going here. Oh, good to know. My friend that's a graphic designer is kind of slacky on creating my Martians and frogs. Actually. What the fuck? It is turned on and in range. Yeah, girl, Etsy has so many cute ones. I bet you could find some alien themed. Jack do be eaten though. True dat. No need to apologize. I am sorry. I'm just really, really not vibing right now. Okay, unsuccessful. Yeah, no shit. Let me turn it off again. Do you see how hard I'm clenching this button trying to get this thing to turn off? How do I reset it? Maybe you need to spin the wheel. The wheel is gone. I deleted all that shit from my OBS instantly. There's no more wheel. I bought a 12-pack of Celsius for that. And there's still 10 of them sitting in my fridge. It won't turn off now. I think I've, like, broken it. I might need to just get on with it and then, like, there's paper in it. Girl, turn off. Relax. Maybe I just need to plug it in for another minute. Usually it's not this much of a hassle. Usually it, like, connects eventually. This is more than usual. This is more than usual. Hang on. Let me plug this sucker back in. We'll just get started without her, I guess. So much for wanting to do a cutesy little... Don't look at my butt, you guys. What the fuck? Now it won't plug in. Okay, there we go. Okay, when I plug it in, it's red. So maybe it's just, like, not charged up enough. Ay, ay, ay. Alright. You know what, you guys? I'm not a professional junk journaler. I'm not a professional streamer. I'm a professional unemployed girl. I'm a professional student loan dodger. I'm a professional amateur. What is... Alright. Alright. Could have fooled me with 60 subs. You guys think I'm professional? Sally Mae in the chat watching you dodge the calls. Literally, I made my payment last night, okay? So they have until the 26th to leave me alone. I have 24 days of sweet freedom. Sweet relaxation. They call me 3 times a day, every day. And then I didn't realize, I didn't even think about how my dad's obviously a co-signer on my loan because, you know, Big Robbie's got big bands. And so I didn't realize that they were not just calling him, but they're calling his work. Like, they're actually crazy. And it's not like he answers the phone at work, so they're berating all these, like, frontline people at his work who answered the phone because he's, like, a higher up there. I'm like, I can't do this. I can't do this. I'm gonna have to go into the power plant and personally apologize. Alright, I'm thinking let's just cut this motherfucker, glue her on there. Let's get this shit started here, okay, guys? It's been like an hour. It's been half an hour. And I haven't put a single thing on the page. They are insane. Literally, lady, I'm so glad that you know, like, what I'm talking about, because... Also, you guys... Truth time, truth time. Do you guys think I'm a bitch? Sometimes I get a little defensive on my TikTok, but I just feel like I know that there's always some bitch trying to be a pick-me on my fucking TikToks. And some lady commented and was like, I don't understand this my for reference, Ashley, I posted like a silly, goofy, very obviously a joke TikTok. And it was like the trend that was like the lion does not concern herself with yada yada yada, right? So I said the lion does not concern herself with student loan payments. Like Sally Mae, stop calling my dad. Ha ha ha. Goofy, goofy, funny, funny, ha ha ha. It's a fucking joke. And some ladies up in my fucking TikTok comments like, I don't get this mindset. I don't get this broke mindset. I was like, it's literally a joke. So tell me if I'm a bitch, but I commented back and I was like, hi, I'm not actually a lion. I hope this helps. Like, fuck you. Like, leave me alone. Who are you coming into my fucking comments right now, lady? Don't fucking come in here unless you want the fucking smoke. Anyway. Anyway. A lot easier to avoid Sally Mae when they are disrupting the NPC power grid. The New York City power grid. Yes, exactly. My dad works for like one of the biggest power plants in New York City. Yes. They called my stepdad from my mom's first marriage. They called my in-laws. They called literally everyone. I don't even know where they were getting the contact info from. No, literally negative girl boss. You have haters? You've made it. Like literally. Literally. I was like, you want some of this? You want to come for some of this? I don't understand this mindset. Okay, then keep scrolling. Okay. You think you're special? You want an award? You want an award for being confused about my joke, bitch? Not gonna happen. Sheep attacking the lion's really funny. If anything, you should have been like, I could have been a lot meaner. I could have like dug right into her. But you know, it's fine. It's fine. What? And then I had someone. You guys, I've been getting okay, not just the haters too, but I've been getting all these really weird scam messages, and like the usual scam messages you can kind of like discern are like people being like, oh, like I want to make art for your Twitch page, or oh, like I want you to be a brand ambassador, but you have to pay this much money, right? And it's like, hey, it's obviously a scam. I've gotten 2 messages recently though on my TikTok from accounts that look like other streamers, and they start off by being like, oh my god, like I found your account, like I love your content, like you're so great, like, and thinking that like they want to like follow or that they're also on Twitch and they want to like be friends. And then you like look a little bit further though, and you're like, no, this person has like 2,000 followers and only 6 posts, and their posts only get like 10 likes. So, like, how do they have 2,000 followers? And then like you go to like their Twitch page, and like they have a Twitch page. I went to one, and the Twitch page was a little weird, and she just like had one video where it was just the video game, and she wasn't talking, and you couldn't see her face or anything. And then the other one, I went to the Twitch page, and it was definitely a Twitch page for like a giant, big partnered streamer. So the account was like pretending to be them. I was like, why am I getting these weird scammy messages? I'm so triggered. Why are they trying to do that to me? People have been weirdo to me. Sometimes I just have to ignore it. But every now and then they say something. I fear I have to have a back and forth. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes I just can't ignore it. Sometimes I just fucking gotta put the smoke on, you know? No, but what was it? Last week on one of my TikToks, I did my cute little spread with my little woman page, and some fucking bitch, and I should have known this was gonna happen, was like, please tell me you didn't rip a page out of a book to put in your little journal. I was like, it's okay. It's okay, actually. There are worse people doing way worse things. Go use your energy elsewhere. Leave me alone. Anyway, I guess I need to get that. Yes, I love a good rant. Oh, I just love talking a little bit of shit. I really do. Okay, let's cool it and get the glue stick out, huh? Hey, how about we all take out our glue sticks and take a deep breath, right? Anyway, ooh, I did get one of these too. I'm happy about that. Okay. Like literally fuming at the one copy of Little Women that you mutilated, and I was like, I didn't even do it. I got it in like a free scraps, which like yeah, someone probably ripped it out of the book to fucking. We have no idea what condition the original book was in. It could have been tattered to shit. It could have been going to the fucking dump. Like relax. Like literally, it probably was a Goodwill book. It was literally in a junk journal pack that I got at the antique store. That like this girl like puts together. She had a bunch of packs. I'm assuming she goes to the thrift store to get these books. I'm assuming she's not buying brand new copies to rip up and shove into little junk journal scrap packs. Like it's fine. It's not a rare book. It's fucking fine. It's not a pie. You're not gonna get less Little Women because I put a piece in my fucking junk journal. Relax. Anyway, should we do this all the way across? I feel like we might as well go all the way across with it, and then we can just cover up pieces that we don't want to. Someone once copied my video to a T, and people even did a side-by-side comparison, and the bitch not only denied it, she said she didn't even know who I was, nor did she watch the original, but she came into my DMs all defensive and made a joke about my age? What? It's a limited edition, M. I was like, it's literally like, do you think I'm stupid enough to take like an original copy of Little Women and like rip it apart? Like, no, God. Thanks for lurking, Jacob. That's crazy though. That's actually insane. Insane for her to then come into your DMs, because if I got caught doing some shit like that, like that's crazy audacity. Not that I ever would, but like, it's just so funny to me the steps that people take to like continue denying instead of just like, because like I don't know, why are you gonna come into my DMs and you could like just block me? Like that's crazy. Just crazy. Absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. Or like how hard is it to like anytime I do something that I feel like is even too close to similar to something someone else has done, I'll just tag the creator in the caption. I'll be like, I saw so and so do this first. Like, here's my version of it. Like, how hard is that? And then like you're helping, everyone's helping each other out. Everyone's happy, you know? Like, come on. But copying to a T is fucked up regardless. Okay, let me see if I can put this on here. All I did was share the account on my story and say it was disheartening when people copy your work with no credit, and she came at me crazy. Because literally all she had to do was like be like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, girl. Like, I forgot where I saw this. Like, I'm running to give you credit ASAP. You know what I mean? Like, that's an easy fix. Like, it doesn't have to be a whole fucking thing. After getting tagged and getting sent her post by multiple people, and she was responding to the comments calling her out on it. Literally crazy. Literally crazy. That was like, I literally posted one TikTok one time of me at like the Renaissance fair, and like there was, I wasn't even watching the show, but there was like a show going on behind me, and the like performer at the show, like he found me on TikTok and like commented saying like, oh, like that's me in the back. And so I instantly was like, oh my god, like I had no idea, like let me tag you in it at least if I'm gonna like have this video posted. He didn't even say that he wanted it taken down or anything like that. So I was like, hi King, sorry, I didn't know who you were, otherwise I would have tagged you. And he was like in the very back of my video. But like, I don't know, like that's an easy fix. Like just own up to it. Come on now. Come on now. Like if you're embarrassed, just delete it, girl. Crazy. Crazy. Alright, let's give this a little snip snip. I need some water. You guys, Olive had a vet appointment this morning. She's got Lyme disease. That's why she's been like limping on and off this whole time. So we finally got her tested for Lyme. She's got Lyme disease because we didn't get her vaccine like in time. I think literally we got to Maine, she must have got a tick on her. I'm not kidding. But luckily for dogs, it's like super treatable and like super not a big deal. Because like for people, that's like scary. You live with it forever. But for dogs, it's like she takes antibiotics for like a couple weeks and she's fine. So, boop, boop. So she's fine. She's like chilling. And I could tell too, we got the vaccine for her like 3 weeks ago now, and then she had her boosters today. And I could tell since getting the vaccine, it already was like making her feel better. Because she only had like one limping situation since then. But now she's finally, hopefully, going to be just rid of it. Hopefully. So, poor sweet baby girl's had a little bit of Lyme disease, but she's chilling now. She's just a little fruity, little zesty, little limey, little citrusy. Ugh. I also love when people use me for a reference. Like, it gasses me up bad. I almost always repost anything that people actually credit for me. Exactly. Exactly. I'm like, we're all trying to do the same thing here. Like, obviously, when it comes to, like, certain areas, like, there's a lot of overlap. It's not like it has to be this, just give credit where credit's due. It's not that hard. We learned this in, like, friggin' middle school, okay? APA format, honey. MLA. I know you've heard of it. I've been so unplugged. I have no social media drama. Ashley, that must be nice. I will say lately, I haven't really been on like my personal TikTok account. I've only really been like on my Twitch TikTok. And like I've been trying to put more time into like making TikToks for that, which has been taking time away from like my scroll time on like Instagram and TikTok. So like in a weird way, I'm still on social media quite a bit, but like my TikTok algorithm for my Twitch account is very different. It's very like it's no doom scrolling. It's very like just video game related, which is kind of nice. But I feel that though. That's so nice though, not having any TikTok drama to worry about or any social media drama. I will say I feel like I didn't know we were in a friggin' government shutdown till like last night. I was behind on that. I'm running a little behind on some stuff. Poor baby. Is she having to take a big course of antibiotics? Yeah, they gave her a month's worth. So, and it's twice a day. So, but she's doing all right. It doesn't seem to have any crazy side effects yet. So, I mean, it just happened 2 days ago. You're not that behind. Okay, period. Period. I just feel like it was one of, like, did other people see this coming before it happened though? Like, I feel like I didn't hear anything about this even. Like, I feel like the last government shutdown, we like knew it was coming for like a week or two before it came. And I feel like this time around, was a little bit blindsided. I'm not gonna lie. All right, let's cut this sucker. Um, but, but which is okay. So again, though, it's like, okay, Sally Mae's up my ass yesterday. Girl, we're in a government shutdown. Like, leave me alone. Come on now. A little bit. I think I only heard about it a couple days beforehand. Yeah, that checks out. That checks out. Okay. I always forget get these little pieces right here so jaggedy. All right. Cute. That's a good little apple picking starter there. Let's throw these little pieces away. All right. I honestly don't even really know what that means. I didn't really realize. I saw a video today about how like the national parks and the state parks that just stay open, but without like government. I don't know what affects it directly, but it made it super bad for all the state parks as far as like staffing goes and like having no one to like regulate things. So they were getting like all these state parks and national parks were getting like absolutely trashed and just like a little bit like chaos was going on too. Like people were asking for the state parks to be like closed down during the shutdown rather than like stay open. That's how like bad they got, I guess. I don't really know. It's rough for like federal government employees. They don't get paid but still have to do their jobs. Also, like Medicaid, Medicare, and other government supported programs are paused. Some people miss out on their benefits. That's right. That's right. That's right. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, they're government funded, so park workers aren't working as much. The park bathrooms always get backed up and stuff. Yes, 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 yes. Yep, yep. Yeah, I don't really know. And like what, all over the. I saw someone post. I didn't check to see if it was like corroborated, but I saw someone posting that like on. I don't know what website it was, but like Trump everywhere is calling it like the Democratic led. The Dems shut down the government, not the Republicans. The Dems did it. You can blame them. You can blame the liberal left for the government shutdown. It's like, who's in office, buddy? All right. This guy is so cute. I'm thinking, do we want to do him straight across? Do we want to cut off maybe this little portion? Just like it. Where did I put? Oh, over here. Like, where did I put these guys? All right. I'm thinking. Hear me out. What if? Girl, it's bad. On like the HUD housing website, it literally says the radical left, close the government. Yeah, I know. I keep seeing TikToks about it, and I'm like, this is just. But I'm also like, it's fucked up. Cause I'm like so not surprised. I'm so not surprised by any of it, which is like probably the worst part. I have a book full of like wood textures, so I think we can cut out like a little wood board from that. I feel like that'll be a little bit cuter, maybe. If I can find it, hang on. I got my big craft bin over here. It needs to be reorganized. I do like 2 junk journal spreads, and this thing gets so messy because I just dig through it. You know, I got this for like $1, and she's proved to be quite useful so far. I've already used it like in 3 different spreads. Okay. Ooh, I kind of like this one. So I'm thinking we can like literally just trace out. The grain is obviously kind of big. That's a very cute idea. Sorry, I'll stop talking about politics. Obviously, I dropped social media and picked up my political info intake. Girl, you can talk about it if you want. I'm just honestly not... I know there's a lot of privilege in me saying this, but I don't keep up on it that much. I usually get all of my political information from Jacob and Nick and Alicia. So I'm just not that educated on it, I'm not gonna lie. I've kind of just chalked it up to like I don't want to doom scroll. But I know there's, you know, not everyone has the luxury of not paying attention to it, but, you know, that's kind of where I'm at. Sometimes it's just too much. It really, 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 really is. I agree. But don't feel like you can't talk about it, Quentin. This is an open space over here, okay? No censorship in my chat. Well, you know, except for when it's needed. All right, let's cut out this little board shape here. Okay, Queen. So now I'm gonna hit you with some hard questions. What do you think now that you've done your first like official stream back on your page? I know that you obviously came on for a little bit with me, but I feel like that was like your first one back. Are you thinking at all about getting a regular schedule going again? Are you still trying to figure it out with... I know you said that you and Chase share an office now, so that's kind of tough. Are you thinking a couple times a week? Or do you have no idea yet? I'm still kind of in this like I have no idea phase. So I'm still trying to see like what feels the best. My goal is twice a week, like Tuesday and Wednesday. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I feel like that's a good way to do it. Ease back into it. Ease back into it. 2 times a week is a lot. Like, even, you know, I have a newfound respect for stay-at-home girlfriends. You might think that there's, like, if I had a fucking, you know, I feel like, oh, sorry, guys, I'm really busy. I can only stream twice this week, is what I said this week. Even though I'm, like, unemployed. But, like, I am fucking busy. I had a busy fucking week. We've had shit every single day this week. You know? What if I said you should do it daily? Lainey goes absolutely beast mode. It's always so crazy to me when Lainey's, like, live in the afternoon. Then she takes, like, a little dinner break, and she's like, hey, see you guys at 9. And I'm like, girl, I don't know how you do it. Simply built different. Booked and busy. Correct. Correct. Oh, Alicia, thanks for getting your daily diva cup, Queen. My busy days like grocery shopping, doing Pilates, going to therapy, and spending Chase's money. As you should, as you should. No, literally, in these days, I do the Walmart pickup order. I have like switched around my entire grocery game because obviously Walmart doesn't have all the shit that like I usually like. But I just can't be bothered. I already have to drive 20 minutes to go to like a grocery store no matter what. So I'm like, if I'm gonna drive 20 minutes out, I'm gonna do the Walmart pickup, get there and just drive fucking back home so I don't have to fucking spend an hour in the fucking Walmart. But no, I feel that. I feel that. I've been trying to do my yoga and I've been really bad about it. Like I honestly I fucking need it. My neck and my back are killing me. Proud of you, Queen. Okay, should I tape this down so we can I need just like a little piece of like regular tape just to so I can cut it out. I don't think I have a regular tape roll. Going to the grocery store is one of my only outings, so I actually really enjoy grocery shopping. I just have always hated grocery shopping. Unless it's like Nick and I are going in together and like we just have like one little thing that we need and it's not like a full, then it's kind of fun to like browse around. Or like if I'm going to Target. But Target groceries are so expensive, so it's never really that fun. Um, I hate it. I've always hated it. I get overstimulated and I hate it. I hate it. I do. It's always freezing. And there's always old people in my fucking way. Old people, young people, all kinds of people. Kids, get them the fuck out of my way. Get the fuck out of my way. If I go to the grocery store, I've got my list out and I'm like, I organize my list by section so I can fucking be in and out. I hate being in the grocery store. It's not a good like browsing place, you know? Target is nice because it is kind of like a browsing. There's enough space to kind of browse. But I used to work for the Walton, so I refused to shop at Walmart. Old people are the worst. They take up the whole aisle. Literally, literally. We do most of our shopping at Costco, and it's so overstimulating. Yeah. I've never been a Costco shopper. I've never, but I've also never really had the space to be a Costco shopper. Hi, Queen. Jacob and I have been putting in orders at Fred Meyer, and it's the best. I hate the grocery store. See, we're the same. We're the same. I know that Costco's got like the deals, but I've always lived in a tiny apartment, so I've never really had the space to have like any bulk items. So let me just like, I need a regular tape roll. I don't think I have any. Like regular Scotch tape. You ever heard of it? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Regular Scotch tape. Ever heard of it? I don't think I have any. I've got this painter's tape. Let's try this. Let's try this painter's tape. How about that? What is Olive doing right now? She's laying on top of all my clean laundry in my bed. Why, you want to see her? Why, you want to do a little redeem? You want the girl? You want the girl? This is like you guys ever see the wife yelling contest? I'm about to do the dog yelling contest. Alright, hang on. Hang on. Let's see if she'll come just by my call. Let me gear up for it. Olive! Come here! Come here! Hang on. I would just pull out the like, you want a treat? But then I feel bad when I don't give her a treat, so let me go give her a treat. I'll be right back. Hang on. Let me go get her. Let me go get her. Olive, baby! You want a treat? You want a treat, Miss Lime Girl? Miss Lyme disease? Oh. My Lyme disease, baby. The girlies want to give you a treat. The girlies want to give you a treat. They love you. Alright. Oh, she came sprinting in. She knew. Oh, the girlies said that you deserve a treat because you have Lyme disease. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? You gotta come up to my lap to open the treat. Come here. Come on. Oh, there's a good girl. Oh, there's a good girl. All right. Ready? Let's do this. Well, She's like, where is it, Mom? I see it. Where did I put it? Alright, there she is, guys. She says, hi, my name is Olive and I have Lyme disease. And I'm not ashamed to say it. Oh, just a little hack. Just a little hack. Can you imagine just being woken up from a nap to be asked if you want a little treat? Dogs have it the best. Can you imagine waking up from your Lyme disease antibiotic induced nap just to get a little dental bone and to say hi to the girlies, of course. What do you think? Oh, she's like, hi. All right, girl. Hi, everyone. I have Lyme disease. Say it with me. I'm a survivor. Well, we'll see about that. All right, Stank. Say bye to everyone. Say bye. Bye. She says, had to check her zest levels real quick. Oh, you got that lime zest? You got that lime guacamole zest? Oh, she looks so sad. You look so pathetic. She's eyeballing it. I have the bag of the treats over there, and she's eyeballing it. Like she didn't just get one. Do you want to sit on the chair with us and hang out with us for the rest of stream today? What do you think? What do you think? Do I go up on the chair? You don't have to. Mama loves you. Okay, everyone in chat loves you. Chat says bye, Olive. Oh, all right, we'll see if she wants to hang out with us. She likes it when all the laundry is up on the bed because she gets like a nice big pillow to lay on. So that's where she was. She's hanging out underneath my chair. Wait, she has Lyme disease? Yeah, I didn't update you guys. We took her to the vet this morning. She has Lyme disease. Yes. Had to check my limey baby. She's a sweet girl. Yeah, you. She knows we're talking about her. She knows we're talking about her. So many corgis in Washington and none of them have the sauce that Olive does. She's got that motion for real. Lyme disease! Not the Lyme disease clip. Thanks for lurking, Ashley. You get ready for therapy and you eat something, okay? I hope it's a tasty little treat. I'm gonna drink my coffee. Yes, Alicia, Olive has Lyme disease. It's true. But she's not scared. What does that mean for dogs? It's really not. She's like, you seem really nonchalant about this. It's really not bad for dogs. I think like she has like 30 days worth of antibiotics and then it's like gone. I could tell she got her Lyme vaccine like 3 weeks ago and I could tell just from that it already was making her feel better. Because we didn't think it was Lyme at first when she was like limping around because it's been the same leg every time. And usually like they'll get like lameness in a leg and it'll switch around. And then when we took her to the ER vet was like, no, like I don't even think it's worth it to test her for Lyme's because she doesn't have like a fever and she doesn't have whatever, like this other symptom. And so I was like, okay, like no worries. And then we took her to a different vet when we got her like established. And that vet was like, yeah, like, I don't know, if she ever starts, like, limping, like, it'd be worth getting her tested since she's never had the Lyme vaccine, because she's always lived in, I think she must have had it when we lived in Maine we got her in Oregon, we lived in Maine for, like, less than a year, and then we moved to Colorado, so we didn't have it in Colorado, so she's never had her Lyme vaccine. So then this time when she went to go get her booster, we told the vet, we were like, she was limping, so they did a little testy test, and sure enough, she's got a little something there. But I think she'll be okay. I think she'll be just fine. Yeah, it, like, goes away. It doesn't, like, stick around in dogs like it does for humans. So, it should go away. I'm, like, talking a lot of smack. It's her first day taking the antibiotics, so fingers crossed everything goes well, but I don't think it's that big of a deal for dogs. Alright, sorry, I'm not really showing this, but I'm cutting out this little wooden paddle here. Okay. Oh, not my tape just coming off. What the frick? So much for trying the tape method. Let's just cut this piece off. Let's just cut her right off. But yeah, no, so she's doing fine. She's doing fine. It's one of those mornings though, so we had to get up at the ass crack of dawn to bring her to her bed appointment. And it's fucking cold outside. Oh, thanks for lurking, Jacob. Bye-bye making coffee and breakfast. Ooh, hope you make something good. I made a nice little turkey, bacon, egg scramble situation for breakfast this morning. And Jacob, I'm on that shaken brown sugar espresso. That's what I'm drinking right now. A little bit of brown sugar and a little bit of flaky sea salt in the cup. Do the espresso on top. It's fucking good. Hit it with your favorite milk alternative. Very good. What was I saying? But oh, so got up at the ass crack of dawn to take her to her friggin' vet appointment, and it was fucking cold outside. It's in that cold Maine winter time. Okay, wait, that looks kind of cute. I feel like we should cut out little cups. Call me crazy. But oh, flaky sea salt in the coffee. She's a chef. I'm literally barista baddie? Question mark. Where's Barracuda when we need him? Oh yes, lurk for real. I won't talk to you anymore. I'll let you live your morning in peace. But it was cold as fuck. It's like officially cold time in Maine. It's cold. Okay. It's like, it was like I was sitting in the car and I was like, you know what? It might be mitten time. It might be mitten and hat time, I fear. Okay, wait. This is so cute that I think we should do little cups. And then do these underneath. We could just do... We don't really have to stick mine in with the messy handwriting. We could just put in my friend Paige's with their cute handwriting down below. God, we're so freaking smart. This is gonna look good. This is gonna look good, okay? Alright. She's gonna love to see this. You guys, I'm trying to convince my friend Paige. She wants to start a junk journal. And I'm trying to convince her to just start it. She's like, oh, no. I'm like, girl, just come over and you can use all my crafting stuff. I have an extra journal, I'm sure. I'm sure of it. Alright, so we need like a fun little, let's see. A fun little piece of paper. Maybe that's green. To cut the little cups out of. Now that I have this brilliant idea. Don't mind me, I'm just ripping this. Hang on. I literally have an X-Acto knife for this exact reason. Or my little scissors. Which one? Which one's coming out first? Okay. Little scissors is... Okay. Let's cut this sucker right down here. Oh, good lord. Come on. How hard is it? Oh, I'm ripping this. Oh my god. Friggin' X-Acto knife. Good lord. You know, don't send a man to do a woman's job, okay? That's the moral here. Get this sucker in here. There we go. See? Nice and smooth. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. I don't even know if we're going to use this piece of paper. I think that this paper might be too springy. Plus, I'm thinking like kind of a plain color. It could be fun to do to cut out cup shapes in one color and then to cut out like the liquid as like a little pattern. But I wonder if I have any patterns that are a little bit more fall time appropriate. These are so springy. Let's see. Olive has officially left the building. She did not want to hang out with us, I fear. She did not want to hang out with us. Okay. Let's see. I've got this guy. Oh my god. This guy and this guy. Let's put this guy away. Let's see. We could do the cups with just like a white. Ooh. Black? White and black? Hmm. I'm thinking like we just used this one last time. I don't know if that's quite the color. I'd be down to do like a black and white. I don't know if black and white's quite the vibe though. We could just do it. It could be kind of cute to just do like text. Do like a little white cup and then do like the text as the liquid maybe. We might have to take a super quick potty break. I have to pee already. I have to pee already, indeed. Oh, isn't that fancy? This thing, oh, this cookbook is just full of so many cute little graphics. Are you kidding me? All right, let's take a super quick potty break because I can't. Once I have to pee, I can't focus. So hold tight. Hold tight. We'll be right back. Okay, thank you for holding. I unplugged my freaking photo printer. And she has a green light now, so I'm hoping she's gonna work really nicely for me now, like a good girl. And not be rude. Let's see, is she on? Let me put on my headphones. Hang on. Hang on, let me... Oh, what is that? What is that? Okay. Okay, let's see. We're supposed to be... Bruh, hang on. My dreams tonight. I'm trying really hard to get this to work. See, oh no, the light is still going on. Connection unsuccessful. Epic. This thing never gives me this much trouble. I'm triggered. Me when I just want to print a picture of me and my friend at the apple orchard. But my Kodak one-step print won't work. Okay. It also just like won't stop blinking. I can't get it to turn off either. I can't turn it off and on again, which is kind of concerning. Bruh. I don't know, I guess I'm just gonna keep it right here and hope that it turns off eventually. It just won't turn off. Update, don't recommend this thing. Get any other one. I'm like about to just buy a whole new one. This is like triggering me so bad. Also, they make some that print on sticker paper, which just sounds like a better option. Anyway, okay. Anyway, back to it. Back to our cup search. Let's see. I need like a good... Ooh, that looks yummy. That looks yum. This is cute too. This could be a cute little fall time graphic. Okay. The Christmas time spreads are gonna go crazy with some of these little cutouts. All right, this is great, you know, Alexis, but I need to figure out what kind of cup we're gonna do. I need like a stack of paper that's just like blank colors. That's honestly my biggest problem is I just have like magazines and comic books and like books. So it's hard to find like just like blank, like solid colors. I also apparently have a Mariah Elizabeth coloring book. Okay. So that might come in handy. Let's see. What else we got here? It is October time. We're not really doing scary yet. We're just doing pumpkin patch. This might have something. Let's look at that. What else here? What else? Hello, Matt. Welcome in, King. Do you like your entrance sound? I gave you a walk-on sound. It's your favorite song. Pumpkin. Pumpkin. What's going on, King? Are you out of the gym? I saw your text message. We're looking for something to make like a little cup out of. A couple little cups. A cup of cups. if you will. This guy is silly. He kind of looks like you. Kidding. Kidding, kidding. Alright. All of these are not really the vibe, I fear. Saw you were streaming and needed some therapy before sleepy time. Okay, King. Step into the office. What's troubling you? What kind of troubles are you having? Is it the government shutdown? You know, it's important to keep a positive outlook, alright? We're gonna get through this. Alright, this is not inspiring. Not inspiring. These are kind of fun. Alright. I think we could do... Let me see, what color we got going on here? Matt, we're doing kind of an apple orchard spread. Okay, so we're gonna do little cups, because we did like a little tasting. And we're gonna put our little, I seem to have lost my... Uh-oh. Well, anyway, I have... Oh, here it is. We're gonna put our little tasting ciders underneath. But I want to make some like little cups with like little liquid in it to look like the tasting, right? That's kind of fun, right? I am thinking we could do white. So we could just take out, like, this cream color is honestly kind of nice. And I feel like this might be enough to make 4 cups out of. I don't know. We could do probably just 3 cups. We don't need to do 4. We don't need to do 4. We could probably just do 3. Let's see here. Let me get, like, I need, like, a pencil. I think I only have pens. I need to get some pencils in here. I definitely only have pens. Hang on. I have colored pencils over here. Hold tight. My craft bin is such a mess. Holy moly, you guys. I need to do like a clean with me stream. Clean out my craft bin with me. It's such a fucking mess. To the point where, like, I don't know where my colored pencils are. Hang on, hang on. Oh, wait, we have this little guy, too. This one might have. Let's put her right there. Where on earth could our colored pencil be? Brother. Aha. Aha. See? See that? They were in there. Alright. I don't have any, like, regular pencils. I'm thinking we just do a little freehand, and then if we like the shape, we can just trace it. Let's look at this guy really quick. I don't know. There's some cute stuff in there we could probably cut out. All right. So I'm thinking the cups that we have are kind of shaped like a. Let's put this here. We're kind of giving like. Kind of like that. Think that's big enough? I feel like we could do bigger. That might be too big. Right? Maybe like that big. That feels too big now. Let's just cut it out and see. We can always trim it down. We're not gonna know till it's cut out. Okay. Nice little cut here. W stream. Thanks, King. Thanks, buddy. Matt, I wanted you to know that I gave you VIP. Hit the bell icons for notifs. Exactly. I gave you VIP status because you donated the most, you gave the most gifted subs in our subathon. So you got VIP status. That looks kind of like a cup, right? Okay, imagine it, Matt. See, it's like a flight. That's what it's called, a flight. So it's like a flight and you got your little cup on it. Give me mod, you're not getting mod. Sorry, gang, you're not getting mod. That's reserved for a very special talent of people, okay? You need like real skill for that. Wait, hang on. I kind of fucked this up. Okay. I don't know if we're gonna fit 3 on here. We might fit 3. Let's cut out a couple more. You can pay me minimum wage. My mods don't get paid, Matt. My mods didn't ask to be mods either. I just made them mods. And they certainly don't get paid. You'd have to pay me to be a mod. I think. I think that's how that works. It's a privilege over here. Why, are you looking to quit your military job? What can I do as VIP? As VIP, you get a walk-on sound and that's it. So when you entered chat and it played California Girls, that was your VIP. I gotta figure out one more command for VIPs. But I don't have anything yet. Alright, let's see. I think you can fit one more cup on here. I don't know if we really can. We could try. Might as well cut one out. We can always try. Alright. Yeah, VIP perks are somewhat non-existent right now. But let me know what kind of perks you'd like, King, and I'll make it happen. And you picked my song as California Girls? Yeah, that's your favorite song. I almost did Firework instead, but I thought California Girls was a little bit better suited to you. You know me so well. I know. I know. I picked out like personalized walk-on sounds for all of my VIPs because I know them all so well. Okay? We gotta drink our coffee up here. We're not drinking it fast enough. What do I have? I have a number 4 on my finger. Hee hee. All right. Let's pull our page back out. All right. Let's see here. Let's get the clip on. Let's put this bitch on you. All right. See the vibe? And then like here's like our little cup. We kind of do it like this. Maybe just do 2. 2 is kind of cute. And we could do maybe like one more over here. Okay. And then where did I put... I keep losing it. I keep losing... Okay. And then I think we cut out our little guys here. I think Crayon Gold is iconic because that one was so good. one was iconic. Okay. Crayon gold. Maybe maple? I kind of like caramel apple. Let's do that one. Maybe maniac gold. We already have crayon gold too. I know I said my handwriting was kind of gross and messy, but I like the different, I like caramel apple as like it's a fall time flavor. I'm kind of fuck this up here. Let's see. I'm not doing a very good job of showing this, but just trust. Just trust, okay? Matt, what's the tea this week? What's the drama? What's the latest work drama? And also, what's the drama with your parking buddy? The guy is stealing Matt's parking spot in the old parking garage every night. All right, and then maybe we should do maple, I think. I think I like maple. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. And then we'll hang on to these because maybe we'll cut out the little handle. But we'll just keep them over here for now. No tea, really. All is good over here. Oh, well, I'm glad to hear that. That's good. Okay. We've got our little flavors here. We've got our little cups. I am thinking, I like the idea of using the text as, like, liquid. If we can, I think this cream color is too close of a match. Let's try be this guy. Okay, this could be kind of cute. It's like newspaper material. So here's the tea with this. I'm sure. I feel like here's what we should do. Here's what we should do. Hear me out. I might be overcomplicating this a little bit, but I have like a look that I want in my head. Okay, so here's the approximate size of the cup, right? Okay, right? So I'm thinking the liquid, I want it to be kind of like this. Okay. That's kind of what I'm thinking for the liquid, right? So I'm thinking we cut out the text about that size. We'll see how that looks. Just kind of the vibe I'm thinking. We'll see if it looks good. It might look really dumb. We shall see. Okay. Perfect, right? And then come over here. I guess we can like clean up after we put that over there. I'm thinking like we cut it out right out of like one of these guys. Let's see. This little apple is kind of cute. Apple's gone wild. Maybe that's a good little spot to cut this out of. Perfect. Alright. So let's take our little liquid stencil and put it right here. And cut right around it here. I'm really hoping this turns out cute because I kind of had this vision in my head, and I kind of hate when sometimes when I get one vision in my head, it's kind of the only thing in my head, and I can't picture another way out. So if the vision works out, it's fine, but if it doesn't work out, I'm just gonna rage quit. Right? Okay, let's see. Okay. I feel like this would work better if I just make it more suited to the cup. That doesn't look too bad. It kind of looks like a liquid, right? Like, I think this guy just needs to be trimmed up a little bit more. Maybe even a little bit more. He's just kind of... It's kind of... I made him a little bit wide, I guess. Let's see, how's that? That's kind of cute, right? It's kind of giving liquid. We could do like a higher amount too up here, maybe. I think maybe just a little bit more off the edge, and I'll be feeling good, I think. Okay. I do feel like that's cute. I can also do it this way. Okay, wait, hear me out though. I feel like we should figure out if we're gonna have the cup kind of tilted, we should make the liquid kind of heavy that way. Maybe we're doing too much now, but I feel like that kind of makes sense, right? Like, we're gonna have this one kind of tilted down like this. And I feel like our liquid should be kind of tilted like that. Call me fucking crazy. Let's see, I think... It's gonna be low-key kind of hard to figure that out. Let's see. We could just... Hear me out. I'm gonna kind of just put the bottom here? I guess I shouldn't... We're not gonna be able to flip it over. Thinking we just kind of cut it out and see what happens. And if it looks like shit, it looks like shit. I also think I'm kind of have the wrong idea with how this is supposed to fit in here. But maybe we should do kind of a blob. It kind of makes sense. Like, I feel like that's fine. I feel like that's kind of cute. It's kind of giving, like, not quite, but, like, maybe a little. It's fine. Alright, and then this one I think we'll just do... Same shit again. I need to get another... Let's see. Let's just cut the sucker out right here. Last time we had to trim it down quite a bit anyway, so I'm not too worried about this one. I think we'll give him a little bit more of a organic blob shape, perhaps. We'll see what happens. Okay. like that's cute. I feel like that's cute. Let's glue these suckers down. I'm into that. You can also maybe give it like a little outline or something, but I'm not mad about how that looks for now. Or maybe we even color it with a colored pencil. Give it like a little color. Or maybe we do just the cranberry one with like a little bit of red. I feel like that kind of makes sense. It makes sense in my head, and I feel like that's all that I need for my junk journal. It only has to make sense in my head, you guys, okay? I feel like we should peel this guy up a little bit. Yeah, let's give him like a nice good tilt. Nice good tilt, I think. Sorry for what you said. Okay. Okay. Cute. Cute. Oh, my hair's bothering me. Alright, I feel like that's looking good. Let's get this shit out of here. I never asked of you. Alright, and then we gotta figure out where we're gonna put these stickers in. I'm kind of thinking it'll just become background clutter, I think, which is fine. Also, let's see how our printer over here is still just blinking. So I don't really know what we're supposed to do here. I think it's like busted, I fear. There's like a little button here. I'm trying to figure out if that's like a reset button, maybe. I don't think it is. I know, L printer, like for real. I've been trying to get it to work this entire stream, and it hasn't been working. Which is kind of a big bummer. It's like never given me problems before, so I don't know why it's starting to now. You know, just life. It says reset right here, but there's no like button. There's like a little tiny hole. I don't know what kind of like a pin I would need to stick in that hole. It's tiny. I'm just sticking my scissors in it right now and it's not doing anything. Like holding the button doesn't do anything. I don't know what they expect me to do. Maybe if I like delete and re-download the app. Let me try that. Let's try that. Let's see. Kodak step printer, because I do want to print off these pictures. Her just blinking this whole time is crazy. Like, girl, take a break. Turn off. Also, can we stop making it so that you need an account for everything? Why do I need a Kodak account to use this? Watch, it's gonna tell me I have the wrong password. I'm gonna have to reset my freaking password just to use my photo printer. Not to sound like a boomer, but it just sounds, you know, it just seems a little unnecessary. Bruh, and now it's not sending me the link to... This is like literally rage bait in real time. And then I get to this point where it's like, hey, just turn your Bluetooth on. And it's like my Bluetooth is on, the thing is on, it's blinking, and it's not giving me anything. It's so triggering. I fear I'm just gonna have to get a whole new fucking printer. Which really sucks, because this guy has lasted me literally less than a year. And it's like, Kodak isn't a fucking bad brand, or are they? Suddenly I'm second guessing. Maybe they are. Okay, back to it. Temu printer, literally, like, it's not a Temu printer is the thing. Okay, it was on my Amazon wish list for Christmas last year, actually. Dad got it for me. Alright, it's already shit the bed on me. I'm so triggered. It's just blinking away. I've had it plugged in. That didn't do anything. Ugh. It's really bumming me out, because now I don't have the pictures printed for my junk journal spread. It's not going to have the same effect. Alright. Alright, so hear me out. I feel like that's kind of the vibe. And then, let's see. Where'd our little fudge sticker go? Did I lose our fudge sticker? I fear I might have. Bruh. Alright, let's see. Oh, right there. Alright, I've got fudge. Let's put him there so we don't lose him. Alright, so we just gotta figure out where these guys are gonna go. I'm thinking let's take these right off. Alright. I don't know, I'm kind of just thinking we throw it up here. Nothing fancy, you know, just a little... Maybe do a little... Like that. Nothing too fancy with this one, I think. What's the plan here? The plan here is, we're gonna throw this sticker down like this. It's a apple orchard mat. I went to the apple orchard last night. Picked some apples, okay, with some friends. So that's kind of just the vibe. I'm thinking we're gonna throw this guy down here like that. This one. Nice! Right? Right? I think this one we're gonna throw down here like this. But I don't really want this part in. I think we're gonna cut this part off. See. We don't need the nutrition facts, you know? We could even cut it this way, so then we could fit it across the entire bottom like a little border. I don't know, or we might just throw it down like this. Hear me out. I'm thinking our little board's gonna kind of go like that. So I feel like maybe this guy we kind of just have like this too. Yeah, I think I'm a fan of that. I think let's pull this guy out. Throw this guy underneath here. Gotta make sure you get in the crease. Matt, when are you starting your junk journal? Did you see all the South Korea junk that I had? I still have it sitting there. Alright, and so then I think this guy will come on top, kind of like that. Kind of cute. Cup, maybe a cup. Pictures, eventually. No, I haven't seen it. Matt. Let me show you. This is all my junk from South Korea. I saved all this and I brought it on the airplane with me. I still have so much to use. I've only done 2 South Korea spreads. Here, I'll show you. This one was a South Korea spread. See, it's my Olive Young haul. See, it's a shopping bag with everything I got at the Olive Young. Kind of fun. And the other one I did was this one. Our little Pop Mart spread. Very kawaii. Right? Very cutesy. Pop Mart. Right? Those are the only 2 I did, though. But I have to do one for, like, all of our Korea snacks. I have a lot of junk to use. Alright, I think let's cut the edges off this. Let's cut the edges off this guy here. They look good. Thanks, buddy. I'm glad you like them. Thanks. Glad you like them. Alright, let's see. I think there's gotta be an easier way to cut this right now. Cute. Perfect. Just cut this guy like that. Perfect. Alright. I'm gonna cut this little edge here. Just a little bit better here. Perfect. Alright. That looks cute. I'm so mad that our photo printer isn't working. That really like threw a whole wrench in all my plans. The spread is not going to be complete without the pictures. Okay. I'm thinking... Okay. I feel like that there. And then we have what? One here. One here. And we do one down here. Okay. We can do maple. I can probably trim these up a little bit. Alright, I think let's glue the board down, because I am pretty happy with the board right here, I think. Let's glue that sucker down. Alright, period. Period, she's looking cute. Our board's a little fucky, but it's fine. I feel like that's fine. Alright. My pimple patches are coming off. Let's do our 1 cup that's like leaning liquid over here. Let's do her right there. I'm hoping, you guys, that basically I'll send a picture of this to my friend Paige, who went to the apple orchard with me last night, and she'll be so inspired to start her junk journal. Then we'll really be winning. do you think? Did these look like cups? Did they look like little cups with little liquid in it, or am I just seeing that because I think it looks that way? Would you guys think that that's what that is? This one I'm not sure where we want to put. Alright, let's cut these out a little bit. Yes, you think so? Let's go. Let's go. W cups. Let's have our little crayon gold a little bit better here. Okay. See? Cute. Do we want to do like a little washi tape behind it, maybe? Let's get some more color in here. We do have... Let's see here. Here's all of our washi tape. I've been using this blue stripe one quite a bit, so let's try to stay away from her. I have this little green guy, which kind of matches with the green on here. And this little guy. And this little green stripe, which is kind of fun. I haven't even opened that one up yet. Do have these guys. More of a woodland vibe. Do have this little yellow. I feel like out of everything we have, that's kind of the vibe. I do have this like white. I kind of like that one too. Alright, let's see. Let's see what we can do with that. Let's see what we can do with that. Alright. Let's see. Anyone in here specialize in quantum computing? If so, is it truly gonna change the game, or is it a bunch of hoopla? Matt, I fear that anyone in here right now, I came very back and forth on the topic. I haven't heard anything about quantum computing. Is that like the next big thing? I fear that everyone in here with you, King, is also not that big into quantum computing. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Alright, let's see. What's your... Okay, when you say you're back and forth on the topic, what are the pros and cons? Like, what are you back and forth about? What do you think? Give me your side of the tea. I'm spending $5 on this washi tape. That's actually absurd. But not paying off my student loans. Just girly things. Okay, I think this one and this one are going to be the vibe. Let's see. Cute. Here's the real tea now, is do we want to do... What are you saying? It's basically a more advanced answering and response system in the firewall of coding. King, you lost me. You lost me with that one, buddy. Okay, so what do you think? Why are you back and forth? Hear me out. I feel like we do like that, and then we put that on top. Wait, I should spread it out a little bit more. Quick, 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 get the tweezers. So regular computers solve equations with a yes or no answer. So what, this quantum computing gives it like more options? I don't want it to be too... Honestly, basically I should have done this one lower. I might just put that back down the same exact spot. Here we go. We could also cut this a little bit more. Encoding, so regular computer, so, oh wait. So encoding, the answer yes with the number 1 and no with the number 0. Okay, period. Okay. Cute. Let's do that. But quantum computing generates a more complex system than just ones and zeros, allowing it to solve problems quicker. Are you sure that it would solve problems quicker? That sounds like it would take longer. But also, I don't understand the science behind it. Can it solve problems quicker, or can it just solve more problems? Okay, let's do a little bit of yellow here. Should we just do that one like that? Maybe do another stripe. And also, that sounds like mostly good things. Like, what are the cons? Are there cons to it, or is it just like you don't necessarily think it'll work? Okay, cute. Oh, I just love Joe. I'm so glad that we got to see Joe before we left Colorado. The general public says quantum computing will be a busy... Oh, a bust. A bust. I see. I see. I see. Interesting. But what, you think it won't be? I feel like with the right amount of funding, anything's possible in the computer world. But I don't really know anything about it to say anything about it. But that just seems to be the tea these days. They can do anything. Alright. Fudge. Great Northern Fudge. I'm feeling her over here. Maybe like up in this corner. I feel like we should do a little something underneath. I wish we had like a red washi tape. We don't really have any. Let's see what's in here. Like a nice maroon washi tape to match this would be the tea. It's been my autism tick lately. I've just been watching too many computing videos. I'm genuinely shook by that. My bad for the ramble. Matt, keep it up, buddy. You can ramble about anything you want right now, okay? Ooh, I do think these little raspberries could be fun. Let me just rip this page out. The book lovers are gonna come for me. I'm ripping pages out of the cookbook. They're gonna come for me. Okay, we're gonna use those raspberries. What else? We need like a nice maroon color as a background for this little sticker that I have. Matt, never feel bad for the ramble. I'm sorry that you have a little bit of a lack of responders, but usually my junk journal streams are pretty chill vibes. People usually just lurk. A lot of my friends are kind of at work or hanging out doing chores and stuff while I'm junk journaling. Matt, you gotta get yourself a junk journal. That way we can start junk journaling together. Ooh, that one's cute too, though. There were raspberries at the farm last night. I ate a couple off the bush. They were really good. They were very sour. But I like a sour raspberry. None of these are really vibing. Did I miss some at the beginning? You've been junk journaling? Really? Really now? Really? I'd like to see some pictures in the Discord, Matt. Low-key, this is really pretty. But it doesn't really match our situation here. Let's see, let's pull this guy out again. Let's see, what do we got in here? I feel like these pictures are so pretty that they deserve like their entire own spot. You know what I mean? I take pictures of people in public and put them in my book. That's nice. No, that's epic. That's epic. That's very cool. I feel like this could be kind of cute. No, that's epic. Okay, so go ahead, drop it in the Discord. I want to see the prettiest people that you've taken pictures of. Alright, let's see. I compete with you. This one's cute too. I don't have a ton of blue going on. Ooh. This one's giving tropical patio parties. Let's see what else. I think that might have been it. I think that was all of them. None of those really spoke to me either. Okay. Well, let's see what we got in this little guy. This guy's got the same kind of tannish color that this guy has, at least. So let's see. This guy's definitely got a couple of fall. Maybe we can pull this guy off and kind of hold it up here and see. Like that could be kind of cute. Looking for something with a little bit more contrast against this brown color, though. Let's see. I wish I could delete you. I hear that a lot of these pages are that cream color. This little green one's kind of cute. And we can kind of stick him right here. Hear me out. And then kind of have him up here like this. I think that might be the tea. Alright. Cute. Like that. A little bit of green. I'm a fan of that. Can't compete with you. And repeat you. Matt, did I tell you that I saw Aiden and Mason the other day? And I asked the boys how the love life was going. You know, if there's any love life tea going on. And Aiden had a whole spiel about how girls aren't worth it. And how they're just a distraction and it's never even worth it. Because they don't bring anything good to your life. I was like, oh, I didn't know that your last breakup hurt you that bad, Aiden. Little bro's really going through it, I guess. That's kind of funny. Aiden, you had a different mindset in Korea. Oh, what happened to the Mormon girl? I forgot about her. I didn't even ask. I didn't even ask. I guess it's over. I guess it's over between them. I mean, I guess it was never really started since she lives far away. I forgot. I should have asked what happened to Julie. He was starstruck over the girl. I guess he just couldn't convert all the way. Or maybe he couldn't convert good enough for her. Okay, that's kind of cute, except I kind of wish this wasn't here, but it's fine. It's fine, we're not going to be picky about it. We could do a little... one of these guys, maybe. Let's do that. Checked it out. Let's see. Oh, this really got stuck on here good, I guess. Oh, we might have done this a little too good. Alright, let's leave it. Let's just throw it on the top. Hear me out. Hear me out. Let's just throw it on the top. Thought just so forgettable. I didn't really cover it very much. Let's do a second layer, perhaps? Perhaps. I just keep looking over at my photo printer to see if it's going to start working. And I fear it's not looking good. It's not looking good, chat. There we go. That's a little bit better here. Cute. Okay. Let's see. Because I kind of need to like figure out where we're going to put these pictures if I'm going to... I just need to... Alright, let me just Google how to reset it. Let's see. Let me see if there's an option in the app to reset it. Except it's not connected, so I don't really know. Alright, I think there's no options in the... I feel like I'm hearing things outside my apartment right now. Or outside my house. It says to... I'm triggered. I don't like hearing things outside my house. Alright, it says perform a hard reset by unplugging it for a few minutes, removing the paper, and then reconnecting it to see if it'll turn off or connect. Okay, well, I've already unplugged it. So what, they just want me to take the paper out? Okay, paper's out. Okay. The lid back on, I guess. Oh shit. I'm just dropping everything now. Okay, and then it says... then reconnecting it to see if it'll turn off or connect. I don't know if it means reconnect it to the plug. hearing things outside my house right now. Like banging. No, it didn't come with a way to like connect, like direct connect it. It only came with like a charging port. All right, hang on. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go check that out. Okay, I'm back. My neighbors are literally just like outside banging things. I don't really know what they're doing, to be honest. But it's really annoying. But it's fine. The world doesn't revolve around me, I guess. Spooky, scary. It's a little scary. This thing's still just, I think I just have to wait for it to die and then like re-come back on, which really sucks because I guess I can kind of just like imagine probably one picture here. I have another cup. I could do picture here, cup. The banging's like really loud, like really annoying, I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna tell them to shut the fuck up. Okay. That's such a bummer. I'm so mad. This isn't giving like the effect without the pictures. I don't know what to do. Like, I feel like if I plug it back in, it's just gonna charge it and it'll keep blinking. So I guess I'll just wait for it to die and then try it again another time. And basically, if it doesn't work, I'm gonna friggin' leave a nasty review and buy a different one. I'm gonna be a total Karen about it. Cancel me. Cancel me if you want. Matt, have you been drinking enough water lately? I'm going to get some Mexican food tonight with Nick's sisters. Okay. Well, we could do picture here and then like another cup here. I kind of feel like cup here makes sense. And then caramel apple. Bro, I posted a review on Google and I had over 709 views. It was mean. Sorry, but if I'm paying money for something, again, call me a boomer, but nothing's made to last anymore. I've had that thing for less than a year. I've used it like only a handful of times. Come on, it's a printer. How hard is it to get a printer to work? And And from like a big company like Kodak, sorry, I'm expecting a little bit more of you. Literally send it to me. I want to see it. Send it and I'll read it on stream if it's good. If it's not naughty. Okay. I guess let's just glue this guy down right here. Right, we don't want it down here. I feel like up here is the only spot that really makes sense. Cute. Caramel apple, do we want to give her a little yellow background? I was like, what are those? Okay. A little yellow background, a little... I think I like the idea of the yellow. I kind of like the idea of just doing it underneath. This is looking good. I'm glad you think so. I'm glad you think so because I'm about to rage about not having my pictures for it. But I'll just leave the spots empty on it and then the pictures will have to fill it another day. I'm waiting on this thing to just die out on me. Okay, hear me out. I think like there-ish, and then we just do this guy on top. I fear I should have made it longer. Hang on. It's been a hot second since I've heard this song. Okay, let's see. Is she long enough? Yeah, that's a little bit better. That's a little bit better. All right. All right, Matt, let me take a peek at your crazy review. I went Karen, he says. Oh my god, how long is this? Wait, I need to know what this was for. Oh my... Alright, you guys ready for this? You guys ready for this? I gotta like pause the music for this. Hang on. Okay. Matt rates 1 star on Google. If I could give this rating less than 1 star, I would. I am very unpleased with their style of customer service, particularly in the level 2 customer service department. More in-depth specialized helpers. I emphasized to the caller dispatched to me that I was out of the country and had issues logging into their mobile web account. As I was explaining my issue to the lady, she kept abruptly cutting me off and telling me she couldn't help. Additionally, the lady I spoke with told me she couldn't verify me because I at first did not know the address linked to my account. I moved many times in Arizona. I asked for a few minutes to find my old addresses, and she said she wouldn't allow it because she's consistently receiving new callers and it's my fault for not being prepared. Once I did figure out my address, I tried to tell her to verify my account and she rudely cuts me off, basically telling me it was too late to give her that information. The phone call ended with no help given to me whatsoever. The whole point of these level 2 customer service reps is to help people with a more technical issue. I guess MVD reps do live up to the stereotypes, and if you need to get something done, it's better off getting it done yourself. If you get stuck on the phone with a woman named Martha, I'll be praying for you. I'll be praying for you is crazy. Yeah, you in full Karen mode, Matt. You in, what do they call it when it's a boy Karen, a Darren? You in full Darren. That's crazy. You ate them up. Martha's seen better days. You know that Martha got a fucking talking to after that one. That's crazy. Genuinely insane. As you should. As you should. And you know, I try to like leave good Google reviews whenever I have a really good experience. That way I'm not just like that asshole who's only leaving nasty reviews. But like, if you need to leave a nasty review, you need to leave one. I was on hold for an hour for a 3-minute phone call. For her to be like, nope, you're wasting my time is crazy. Like, don't you literally get paid to do this? I don't understand. Isn't this literally your job, lady? Like, come on. Alright, this is looking cute. It needs a little pizzazz. I feel like our cups need a little something. Like, I don't know if I want to give them like a little border. Maybe like a little shadow, perhaps? But I feel like I should have cut out a shadow before I glued them down. I forgot to do my lurk earlier. I'm keeping you tab though. Thank you, Queen. I appreciate it. I appreciate it as always, my dear. Here we go. Let's get out this book of wood again because there's a dark color in here that I think we can use as like a little shadow. That's not like super dark, hopefully. I'm thinking like dark gray, but not like black. Like this right here. This right here is giving what we need, I think. Alright. I do fear I should have cut out... I think I threw away all the cuttings already. Alright. Let's see. We could probably just trace. Well, I don't want to pull it all the way back up, but we probably can. Alright. Let's just hold that guy there and cut this out. Okay. So hear me out. I'm thinking... Hang on. I'm thinking we kind of have it like that. Maybe I kind of fucked up by cutting it in half. Because maybe we actually keep the top more like that. Are you gonna do a scary scrapbook for Halloween? We might have to. I do have that. I had this kind of fun Halloween. I've got some scary material. We'll see how much more like spooky material I can collect between now and Halloween, and we might have to do it. I want to get some Halloween stickers for our sub book, which I actually have to put Alicia in for. Matt, did I show you the sub book? It was on my TikTok, but you don't have TikTok. I did a sub page for our subathon. Look, there you are. There's your name in my sub book. Isn't that fun? So then the next page will have to be October now that it's October time. I didn't make it yet. Cute, right? Look, this is your little sticker. That's like me and you in South Korea. Hanging out. Alright, let's see. I think I'm just gonna glue this sucker down. Isn't that epic? Isn't that simply epic? I gotta make sure I don't go over the time today, because Nick and I are supposed to be getting dinner with his sisters. Is that tilted enough? Yeah, I think so. Alright. Let's glue this sucker down, too. Alright. And then before I glue This next guy. Gotta go, Sweepy. Yeah, you gotta get some rest, buddy. Go to sleep. Sweet dreams. Everyone say goodnight, Matt. Good night, Matthew. I can't. You don't have an outro. You don't have an outro, buddy. You just have an intro. Sorry to disappoint, King. Have a good night. Alright, good night. There you go. Get your daily diva cup. That's your outro. Goodbye, King. Alright. You guys, I'm not gonna lie. Matt's moved up in my ranks as favorite sibling. I'm not gonna lie. He's the only one who shows up to the streams. All my other little siblings are too cool for it. Alright, so I'm thinking this guy... I kind of fucked this all up here, so... Let's see. Let's see if we can peel this guy up a little bit. I'm thinking we can... Let me trim this guy down a little bit. Could do it this way. Kind of like that. I don't know, just to give it a little something. The real question is, are we going to give this one? Let's cut him out. Let's cut one out just in case. Let's do it on this like little dark section here. Perfect. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, let's glue these ones down and then I'll go back to fix up that last one. Oh, that was almost bad. We almost glued the wrong one down here. Okay. That guy there. This guy will go right here. Little double glue moment. A little re-glue, if you will. That's fine. Nothing wrong with a little re-glue. We all have to do it sometimes. Okay. Okay. I feel like now this should be up here more. I think I glued it up too high. We could always just move this back down. Third time's a charm, you guys. Third time's a charm. Yeah, that's definitely better. Third time is a charm. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, and then this guy up here, we've got to peel up and figure out his little shadow. I do love using the little tweezers. It's so fun. Alright, so for her little shadow, we could do a full... We've kind of got enough to do like a full little shadow here. I'm not mad about that. Does it look less like a cup though if we do a full shadow? We just do one like this maybe? Maybe do this and we cut it down a little bit. Here we go. I feel like that's the vibe. That's giving a little bit more of a shadow and a little less of like a weird border. Perfect. Okay. I'm a fan of her. She's looking cute. Let me see here. Let me see if I've got any little... Oh, we wanted to do these raspberries, didn't we? A couple little embellishments, perhaps. Let's see, we're gonna have to like really cut around this guy here. Let's get out the old. Time to lock in. This is a good time to lock in. Okay, where's the X-Acto knife? This is a lock-in time, okay? Everyone ultra focus, hyper focus, okay? Top of my head time. Perfect. We could always just cut out just the raspberries, but might as well see if this is gonna fit somewhere first. I don't know, maybe we should do just the raspberries. I think I'm changing my mind. I think, yeah, let's just do... Is it easier to just cut these with little scissors, maybe? Where are my little scissors? I think I've got 2 pairs of them. Let's see. Let's get right in there first, and then we'll go through and get the details a little better. All right, let's see. All right, she's not looking too bad. These little scissors are not for me, though. They hurt my big fingers. My big sausage fingers. Alright. What time is it? 2:40? Not doing too bad. Not doing too bad on time. We have to go in with the X-Acto knife to get some of those like little inner holes out, I'm thinking. I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Kind of hard to tell what's the stem and what's the raspberry leaf behind it. Or the raspberry leaf's in front, the stem's behind it. A little tough to tell, but that's okay. I think we're gonna get the gist. Let's see. Oh, beautiful. I need to get this little piece out, but I think that we'll have to go back in with the X-Acto knife to get her. She's gonna be a toughie, I think. Alright. Back to the drawing board here. Okay. Don't mind me just switching my big sausage fingers around in these little scissors. Gotta keep the sausages rotating for an even cook. For an even cook through, alright? Okay, but she's looking not too bad. She's looking kind of cute, even. I would say she's looking even kind of cute. Okay, cute. Let me put this back here. Okay, let me grab our X-Acto knife again. God, my desk is such a mess. Aha. Just ready to stab me. And let's go ahead and grab these little white pieces out of here. Perfect, perfect. Amazing. Beautiful. Alright. Cute. There's one last little spot here. This always takes so long, but it's so, like, calming to use a little X-Acto knife. Okay, that's cute. I think we're gonna have to do the other ones, too. I think. Maybe we keep the one leaf here. Let's see, maybe this one we will do the X-Acto knife. Let's see. Let's see which one was quicker. Either the little scissors or the X-Acto knife. It could honestly go either way. I'm not really sure. They both kind of hurt my hand, so... At the end of the day, you know. I fear that the X-Acto knife might actually be a lot quicker. Alright. Like I said, sorry guys, we're just simply locked in right now. Let's cut her right out, this little piece. Okay. We want to keep this little leaf. I feel like the leaf might look weird. I think we're just going to cut around it. We can always add the leaf back in later if we really need something green. But I feel like right now we have enough green. Enough green to be honest. To be honest. Perfect. Top of my head time. What'd I say? It's that time. Okay. I simply cannot see unless my head is all the way down. Which you have to deal with it. Just gonna have to deal with it for today. So sorry. Perfect. That's one thing about my second camera is that it has to plug in at like a certain spot on my monitor. So I really can't like move it around much at all. I can like, I don't know. When it's not plugged in, you can kind of move it this way, but when it's plugged in, the monitor's in the way. So this is as low as she can go. I do fear. But you know, it's just a vibe. There we go. Okay. Almost done. Honestly, for these like little stems, I'm kind of just winging it. It's kind of hard to tell what's what. I'm kind of just going with the vibe. Going with the flow. Perfect. This is sad shit we're listening to. Okay. Beautiful. I gotta start thinking about what audiobook I want to listen to next. I'm at like 20 minutes left in the one I'm listening to currently. Not that I don't have a giant TBR of things that I've been wanting to listen to, but you know. You know. You know. I kind of feel like maybe we'll do like another scary-ish book. Like I like a dark vibes, but not like horror. Not like a thriller, you know. But something kind of dark. Dark and like evil feminist kind of vibe, right? Hungerstone was a good one. It was like about a vampire kind of, but it was like wasn't about that, you know. You know. And it was like giving dark, spooky, gothic vibes, but it like wasn't really like scary. You know. All right, almost done with this raspberry. My tech neck right now is crazy. The posture is crazy. Okay, perfect. Cute. Now we've got two little raspberries. Little raspberries. And let's drink some coffee, huh? Perfect. All right. So now with our little raspberries here, I gotta find a good little spot for them. I'm kind of thinking one like, could do one like right on the board here. I feel like that's a good one to have kind of like there. It's hard because I feel like with the pictures here, I would put one at like the corner of a picture. You know what I'm saying? But I'm thinking we just won't Mod Podge this one down yet. Let's see, what's our printer doing? It's still blinking. So I fear that that's not looking any better for us. But, you know. Let's see. So, like I said, we'll probably just not Mod Podge anything down. That way, when I do put the pictures in, I can move some things around a little bit still. But we'll see. I kind of like this guy here. And this guy up here, maybe? I kind of like that. Kind of gives this, like, harsh corner a little bit of a softness, I would say. Cute. Lovely. I feel like that's perfect right there. Cute. Cute. Picture. I feel like I could use a couple more little embellishments, but I don't really know what. A lot of these have the same little borders, so maybe we could do another one with the picture. This guy's cute. This little... Maybe we should cut him right out. Little birdhouse. I'm a fan of her. So cute. Let's get out that X-Acto knife once again. I just feel like she could be kind of cute over here. The real question is, are we going to cut out right down the line, or are we going to cut out some of these little flowers? I feel like we should cut out some of the flowers. Which might take us another minute. But that's okay. Let's just cut this guy right out. Hear me out. Let's move all this stuff out of our way here. Why is Twitch giving me the most crazy notifications lately? Like, sorry, I don't care. Literally leave me alone. Perfect. Cutesy. The house is going to be the easy part. The flowers are going to be the annoying part. But that's fine. That's fine. Oh, not me ripping off the bottom of the house. That's okay. We'll just give him a nice... We'll just do the same thing on the other side. It's fine. Happy accidents, you guys. In the wise words of our king. Okay, happy accidents. That's fine. See if we can do this without ripping off any of these little flowers. Perfect. So cute, so cute. I love these little doodly flowers, but they're gonna be a pain in the butt to try to cut around, I think. I might just have a little bit of that yellow border, but that's fine. Probably could leave like a little bit thicker of a border than I'm allowing for. I'm sure it would still look cute. I have a feeling this little, yep, that little green leaf was gonna rip off. That's fine. All right, let's see. Okay. See if we can get this little piece out here in the middle. Perfect. And then I'm thinking we'll kind of go in and get some of these bigger chunks out, but I'm not going to go too crazy, I think. I think that's kind of the vibe for today. So let's not take it, you know, let's not go too crazy. It's hard to get these teeny tiny, tiny little pieces here. It's tough. Little tough. I gotta really like get my head down in there. Little tiny, tiny, tiny piece. You can't even see it. Teeny tiny. Let's get out some of this. All right. See, like, I feel like that looks fine enough. I'm happy with that at least. Right. Right. I'm happy with that. All right. Let's see if we can get the other half of this house to look the same. I'm not trying to listen to this right now. Sorry. See here. Where did I cut off? Or we could leave our house a little asymmetrical. That could be kind of fun too. A little lopsided birdhouse. That's kind of fun. We'd have to cut it like right here, I think. Yeah, there we go. Here we go. Let's make her nice and even. Okay. Alright, we're getting down into the trenches again. We're getting into the hard stuff down here. Let's see. This little curly Q is so cute, but I think he's just gonna have to come right off. I think he's just gonna have to come right off, I'm not gonna lie. My posture is crazy. Just like straight up hunched over. Just fully hunched over. It's fine. Alright, let's see. Let's see if this little piece comes out nice and easy. I don't want to lose the leaf this time. There we go. We kept the leaf on. Kept the leaf this time. That's a dub. That's a dub. Alright, we are going to try to keep some of these little leafy greens in here, I think. I think we'll just cut right around these little purple flowers. I think that's the tea. Good shit. Good shit. I hate to say that we're popping off, but I just fear that we're kind of popping off. I don't want to lose our purple flower here. There we go. Okay. She turned out really cute. Okay, let's see. Alright, it's like looking up, or like when you're in the pitch black and then you enter the light, or vice versa. Alright. Now where are we gonna put this little guy? After that long-awaited cutout, we better have a good place to put him. I kind of think down here could be cute. Maybe over here. Right there could be kind of cute. We could have him poking out this way. Having him upside down isn't quite the vibe, I don't think. I don't hate it right there. I feel like with the green and the green's too busy though. I kind of think we put him down here for now. We could do our little picture right here. I feel like that's a good place for him. I think that's a good spot for him. Perfect. Too much glue. Too much glue. Speaking of, let's see how our photo printer is doing. She's still blinking, so I guess she's got a lot of battery left in her. Hopefully not too much now. She's been going for like over an hour at this point. Alright, gang. I think that's where we're gonna call it for today. It feels a little like it's gonna need some embellishments, but I really don't want to do too many stickers until I get the photos down. And who knows, maybe by the end of the time I do all the photos, it'll feel good. Like I said, I'm not gonna, usually I would Mod Podge all the little folded pieces down. But I don't want to Mod Podge it yet in case I need to move anything around when I get the photos printed. So I think this is her. I think this is her for now. She does look a little blank. But imagine it. Okay. Picture of me and my friend hugging with an apple tree behind us here. Picture of my friend's little baby right here. Maybe a little picture here if we can cut one out that's like square and kind of small, like behind the cup. Okay, kind of cute. I do think maybe I'll take like a red color pencil and go in here so it's not so white. But I'm worried I'm gonna like fuck it up. I'm a little bit worried about fucking it up. Not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. If I had like a nice maroon color or like this color paper, that would be the vibe. But I have this red color pencil. I could like, should we color it in right now and see what it looks like? Maybe just like the littlest hint of red. Like it's barely even showing. You guys can't even see it. I don't know. Maybe around the edges. I'm already doing it, so at this point, if you guys don't like it, you just can't tell me. Let's see. Okay. I don't know. It's kind of, it gives it a little something, I guess. Does it look the best? No. Would it look better with like a little bit of red paper? Yes. But, you know, I'm working with what we've got, okay? And it does give it a little something at least. Cute. Let's do this one too. You guys can barely tell, I'm sure. But there's like a slight difference. I'm not convinced it looks better, but now we've already done it, so. So let's not dwell on it, huh? What's done is done. Okay. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. I am a fan of her. Alright. Here's how she's looking. Not too bad, not too bad. Okay. Picture here, maybe a little picture here. Could also probably fit one here. But there's only 2 pictures I really, really want on here, and then anything would just kind of be extra. So I think we left enough room for those at least. And yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good with her. She's cute. She's cute. I like our little board here. I kind of feel like maybe I could have gone in and given it a little shadow with this thing underneath to make it pop a little bit more. But, you know, hindsight's 2020, huh? Let's see. Let's go to our just chatting screen. God, that light is so bright on my face now that I've had it the other way. But when we're junk journaling, I need like more light on the paper. Raking. Let me see if anyone's online for a little raid. Let's see. If there's like a co-working stream up, maybe we'll raid into that, but otherwise we're kind of just chilling. All right, let's do, here's a co-working and studying. We're gonna do a little raid over there. I know that most of us are lurking, hanging out, so we're just gonna do a nice little raidy raid. I do have a raid message though, so I'm gonna copy and paste it for me. Okay. Let's give her a little raid. And I will see you guys maybe tomorrow, but no promises. And if not, I'll see you next week, okay? Love you lots. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll see you guys next time.